Succumb. Fail to resist pressure, temptation, or some other negative force. Yield. Surrender. Give in. Submit. Why is it important not to succumb to peer pressure? It's important not to succumb to peer pressure because it can lead to negative behaviors. Yielding to such influence can compromise personal values. Surrendering one's principles to fit in can result in regret. It's crucial to stand firm and not give in to ensure that decisions are made based on individual beliefs and not external pressure. Red herring. Something that misleads or distracts from a relevant or important issue. Distraction. Diversion. Misleading clue. Deception. Can you give an example of a red herring in a mystery novel? In a mystery novel, an innocent character being portrayed as suspicious is often a red herring. This distraction diverts attention away from the real culprit. Such diversions keep readers guessing and add complexity to the plot. The misleading clue creates suspense and enhances the story's deception. Impresario. A person who organizes and often finances concerts, plays, or operas. Organizer. Producer. Director. Promoter. Who is a famous impresario in the entertainment industry? One famous impresario in the entertainment industry is Andrew Lloyd Webber. He is well known for organizing and producing numerous successful musicals. As a director and promoter, his work has had a significant impact on theater. His contributions to the arts have made him a celebrated figure in the industry. Extortion. The practice of obtaining something, especially money, through force or threats. Blackmail. Coercion. Ransom. Exploitation. How does extortion affect victims? Extortion severely affects victims by creating a constant state of fear and insecurity. The threats and blackmail can cause significant psychological distress. Coercion forces victims into unwanted actions, while demands for ransom or money can lead to financial hardship. The exploitation damages trust and leaves lasting emotional scars. Adverse. Preventing success or development, harmful, unfavorable. Unfavorable. Detrimental. Negative. Harmful. How do adverse weather conditions impact agriculture? Adverse weather conditions can have a detrimental impact on agriculture. Unfavorable climates such as droughts or floods can harm crops. The negative effects lead to reduced yields and financial losses for farmers. Harmful weather patterns disrupt growth cycles and can cause long-term damage to agricultural productivity. Asset. A useful or valuable thing, person, or quality. Resource. Benefit. Advantage. Strength. What qualities make an employee a valuable asset to a company? Qualities that make an employee a valuable asset include strong communication skills and reliability. Being a dependable resource enhances team dynamics. Their benefit to the company is evident through their ability to solve problems and contribute positively. An employee's adaptability and innovation are significant advantages that strengthen the organization. Virulent. Extremely severe or harmful in its effects. Poisonous. Toxic. Lethal. Deadly. How can virulent diseases be controlled effectively? Controlling virulent diseases involves several measures. Vaccination can provide immunity against poisonous pathogens. Proper sanitation helps to reduce toxic environments where germs thrive. Immediate medical intervention is crucial in treating lethal infections. Public health education plays a vital role in preventing deadly outbreaks. Spill the beans. To reveal secret information. Confess. Disclose. Reveal. Expose. Have you ever accidentally spilled the beans about a surprise? Yes, I once accidentally spilled the beans about a surprise birthday party. I confessed the secret when I was asked about weekend plans. The unintended disclosure ruined the surprise. It was an embarrassing moment when I had to reveal everything and expose the preparations. Blatant. Of bad behavior, done openly and unashamedly. Obvious. Flagrant. Glaring. Conspicuous. Can you describe a blatant lie someone told? Yes, I once heard a blatant lie about someone's qualifications. The individual made obvious and flagrant claims about their experience. The glaring falsehoods were quickly exposed during a background check. The entire deception was so conspicuous that it raised immediate red flags. Entourage. A group of people attending or surrounding an important person. Retinue. Company. Escort. Staff. Who is a famous person with a large entourage? Many celebrities have large entourages. For instance, musicians often travel with a retinue of managers, stylists, and assistants. The company they keep ensures everything runs smoothly. This constant escort provides support and helps the star manage their busy schedule. The staff plays a crucial role in the celebrity's success. Venom. A poisonous substance secreted by animals such as snakes and spiders. Toxin. Poison. Bane. Contaminant. How do animals use venom for their survival? Animals use venom for various survival purposes. For example, snakes use this toxin to subdue their prey. Spiders inject their poison to immobilize insects. The venom acts as a bane for their targets, making hunting easier. In some species, the contaminant also serves as a defense mechanism against predators. Spew. Expel large quantities of something rapidly and forcibly. Eject. Emit. Disgorge. Gush. Can you describe a natural event that causes materials to spew? Volcanic eruptions are natural events that cause materials to spew. During an eruption, the volcano ejects lava, ash, and gases. The powerful force emits these materials into the atmosphere. Often, the volcano disgorges molten rock that gushes down its slopes, impacting nearby areas. Loath. Reluctant, unwilling. Reluctant. Unwilling. Hesitant. Disinclined. Is there something you are loath to do? Yes, I am loath to wake up early on weekends. I find myself reluctant and unwilling to leave my bed. The idea of starting the day early makes me hesitant. I am generally disinclined to alter my weekend routine of sleeping in. Solicit. Ask for or try to obtain something from someone. Request. Seek. Ask for. Petition. Can you give an example of a situation where you had to solicit help? During my university project, I had to solicit help from my classmates. I requested their assistance with data collection. It was important to seek their expertise to ensure the project's success. The collective effort made the task more manageable. I was grateful for their willingness to help when I petitioned them. Astute. Having or showing an ability to accurately assess situations or people and turn this to one's advantage. Shrewd. Perceptive. Insightful. Sharp. How can being astute benefit someone in their career? Being astute can greatly benefit someone's career. An astute individual is shrewd and can make strategic decisions. Their perceptive nature allows them to identify opportunities. This insightfulness helps in navigating complex situations. Their sharp mind can turn challenges into advantages, leading to career advancement and success. Advocate. A person who publicly supports or recommends a particular cause or policy. Supporter. Proponent. Campaigner. Promoter. Why is it important to be an advocate for social change? Being an advocate for social change is important because it raises awareness about critical issues. Supporters of social causes can influence public opinion. Proponents can drive policy changes that benefit society. Campaigners play a key role in promoting justice and equality. Promoters of social change contribute to building a fairer and more inclusive community. Ineffectual. Not producing any significant or desired effect. Useless. Ineffective. Futile. Unsuccessful. What can be the consequences of ineffectual leadership? Ineffectual leadership can lead to numerous negative consequences. A useless leader fails to inspire their team. Ineffective strategies result in poor performance. Futile efforts can demoralize employees. An unsuccessful leadership approach may cause an organization to miss goals, face financial losses, and experience low morale. Scrutinize. Examine or inspect closely and thoroughly. Inspect. Examine. Investigate. Analyze. How important is it to scrutinize contracts before signing them? It is crucial to scrutinize contracts before signing them. Inspecting the details ensures you understand all terms. Close examination can reveal hidden clauses. Investigating every aspect can prevent future disputes. Analyzing the document thoroughly helps make informed decisions and protects against potential legal issues. Nefarious. Typically of an action or activity, wicked or criminal. Wicked. Evil. Sinister. Villainous. Can you think of a historical figure known for their nefarious actions? Adolf Hitler is a historical figure known for his nefarious actions. His wicked policies led to the Holocaust. His evil regime caused immense suffering. The sinister activities of his government were marked by extreme cruelty. Hitler's villainous legacy remains a dark chapter in history. Amicable. Of relations between people, having a spirit of friendliness, without serious disagreement or rancor. Friendly. Cordial. Harmonious. Good-natured. How can maintaining amicable relationships benefit professional life? Maintaining amicable relationships in professional life fosters a friendly work environment. Cordial interactions promote cooperation and teamwork. Harmonious relations reduce conflicts and enhance productivity. Being good-natured helps build trust and respect among colleagues, leading to a positive and successful workplace. Vexatious. Causing or tending to cause annoyance, frustration, or worry. Annoying. Irritating. Disturbing. Troublesome. What are some vexatious behaviors in the workplace? Vexatious behaviors in the workplace include constant interruptions and loud conversations. These actions are annoying and distract others. Irritating habits like not meeting deadlines or failing to communicate effectively can be disturbing. Troublesome attitudes such as negativity and gossip create a frustrating work environment. Malady. A disease or ailment. Illness. Sickness. Ailment. Disorder. How can a malady affect someone's daily life? A malady can significantly affect someone's daily life. Chronic illness often limits physical activities. Sickness can disrupt routines and require frequent medical visits. An ailment may cause pain and discomfort, making it difficult to focus. The disorder can lead to emotional stress, affecting overall well-being and productivity. Inclement. Of the weather, unpleasantly cold or wet. Harsh. Severe. Stormy. Unfavorable. How can inclement weather impact travel plans? Inclement weather can significantly impact travel plans. Harsh conditions like heavy snow or rain can cause delays. Severe weather may lead to flight cancellations. Stormy conditions create safety concerns, and roads can become hazardous. Unfavorable weather often forces travelers to change or postpone their itineraries. Peruse. Read something, typically in a thorough or careful way. Read carefully. Examine closely. Study. Scrutinize. Why is it important to peruse legal documents thoroughly? It is important to peruse legal documents thoroughly to understand all terms and conditions. Reading carefully ensures that no critical details are missed. Examining closely helps identify any potential issues. Studying and scrutinizing the document prevents future disputes and ensures that you are fully aware of your obligations and rights. Premonition. A strong feeling that something is about to happen, especially something unpleasant. Forewarning. Intuition. Hunch. Presentiment. Have you ever had a premonition about an event? Yes, I once had a premonition about an upcoming storm. It was a strong forewarning that something was off. My intuition told me to prepare for bad weather. This hunch was confirmed when a storm hit later that evening. The presentiment helped me to be cautious and ready. Desist. Cease, abstain. Stop. cease, halt, quit. Why might someone decide to desist from a particular activity? Someone might decide to desist from a particular activity due to health concerns or personal safety. They may feel the need to stop if the activity is causing harm. Ceasing can also be necessary if it conflicts with their values. Halting such activities prevents further risks, and quitting might lead to a better quality of life. Recoil. Suddenly spring or flinch back in fear, horror, or disgust. Flinch. Shudder. Cringe. Draw back. Can you recall a moment when you recoiled in fear? Yes, I recoiled in fear when I unexpectedly saw a spider in my room. The sight made me flinch instantly. My initial reaction was to shudder and move away. The presence of the spider caused me to cringe and draw back in alarm. Pertinent. Relevant or applicable to a particular matter. Relevant. Appropriate. Applicable. Suitable. How do you determine if information is pertinent to your research? To determine if information is pertinent to my research, I check its relevance to my topic. Ensuring that the data is appropriate helps in maintaining accuracy. I assess if the details are applicable to the questions I'm investigating. Verifying that the information is suitable ensures that it contributes effectively to my findings. Mastiff. A large, strong breed of dog with a powerful build. Bulldog. Canine. Guard dog. Hound. Why are mastiffs often chosen as guard dogs? Mastiffs are often chosen as guard dogs due to their impressive size and strength. This breed's instincts make them excellent watchdogs. A mastiff's presence alone can deter potential intruders. Their loyal nature ensures they protect their home and family effectively. Obsess. Preoccupy or fill the mind continually, intrusively, and to a troubling extent. Preoccupy. Engross. Consume. Dominate. Can you think of a time when you were obsessed with something? Yes, I was once obsessed with learning to play the guitar. My desire to master it preoccupied my thoughts. Practicing would engross my evenings. This passion consumed much of my free time. I felt it dominate my life until I finally learned to play proficiently. Doleful. Expressing sorrow, mournful. Sorrowful. Mournful. Melancholy. Depressed. Can you describe a situation where you felt doleful? I felt extremely doleful when I lost my pet dog. The sorrowful emotions overwhelmed me. I was deeply mournful and couldn't shake the feeling of melancholy. The experience left me feeling depressed for quite some time. Wan. Of a person's complexion or appearance, pale and giving the impression of illness or exhaustion. Pale. Ashen. White. Pasty. Why might someone look wan after a long flight? After a long flight, someone might look wan due to fatigue and dehydration. The pale complexion can result from sitting for extended periods. Wan faces are common among travelers who haven't rested well. The ashen look is often a sign of exhaustion. Ruddy. Of a person's face, having a healthy red color. Rosy. red, flushed, glowing. Can you describe a situation where someone's face looked ruddy? After a vigorous workout, my friend's face looked ruddy. The exercise caused a rosy glow to spread across his cheeks. The intense activity left him red-faced and flushed. His glowing complexion was a sign of good health and energy. On the carpet. Being reprimanded by someone in authority. Reprimanded. Scolded. Admonished. Criticized. Have you ever been called on the carpet by a teacher or boss? Yes, I was once called on the carpet by my boss for missing a deadline. I was reprimanded for not managing my time well. The situation led to me being scolded in front of my team. I felt thoroughly admonished and criticized, which motivated me to improve my performance. Crisis. A time of intense difficulty, trouble, or danger. Emergency. Catastrophe. Disaster. Predicament. How do people typically respond in a crisis? In a crisis, people often act swiftly and decisively. The emergency nature of the situation demands quick thinking. Some may feel the pressure of the catastrophe, but they strive to manage the disaster. Finding solutions to the predicament becomes the top priority. Implored. Beg someone earnestly or desperately to do something. Begged. Pleaded. Entreated. Beseeched. Can you describe a time when you implored someone for help? I once implored my friend for help with a project that was due the next day. I begged them to assist me as I was feeling overwhelmed. My earnest pleas and desperate tone showed how much I needed their support. They agreed to help after I beseeched them several times. Histrionics. Exaggerated dramatic behavior designed to attract attention. Drama. Theatrics. Exaggeration. Melodrama. Why might someone resort to histrionics in a disagreement? Someone might resort to histrionics in a disagreement to garner sympathy or attention. The dramatic behavior, filled with theatrics, can sway opinions. Exaggeration of their feelings might make their argument seem more compelling. This use of melodrama often aims to dominate the conversation. Elusive. Difficult to find, catch, or achieve. Evasive. Slippery. Mysterious. Ambiguous. Why can achieving elusive goals be rewarding? Achieving elusive goals is rewarding because of the effort required. The evasive nature of such targets makes success feel even sweeter. Overcoming the slippery challenges along the way builds resilience. The mysterious journey and ambiguous steps involved add to the thrill of reaching the objective. Frustrate. Prevent a plan or attempted action from progressing, succeeding, or being fulfilled. Thwart. Hinder. Obstruct. Foil. How can setbacks frustrate someone's progress? Setbacks can frustrate someone's progress by thwarting their plans. These obstacles hinder the path to success. They obstruct momentum and can feel like constant roadblocks. The repeated challenges foil efforts and can lead to feelings of discouragement. Symptomatic. Serving as a symptom or sign, especially of something undesirable. indicative, suggestive, representative, reflective. How can certain behaviors be symptomatic of deeper issues? Certain behaviors can be symptomatic of deeper issues by indicating underlying problems. For example, frequent absenteeism might be indicative of job dissatisfaction. These actions are suggestive of emotional or psychological struggles. They often represent unresolved conflicts and reflect the need for intervention. Interject. Say something abruptly, especially as an aside or interruption. Interrupt. Insert. Interpose. Butt in. How can interjecting during conversations affect communication? Interjecting during conversations can disrupt the flow of communication. Abrupt interruptions can confuse the dialogue. When someone inserts comments without context, it can lead to misunderstandings. Interposing frequently can make others feel their ideas are being ignored. It's important to avoid butting in and allow conversations to proceed smoothly. Inert. Lacking the ability or strength to move. Inactive. Motionless. Immobile. Stagnant. Why is it important to avoid an inert lifestyle? Avoiding an inert lifestyle is crucial for maintaining good health. Being inactive can lead to various health issues, such as obesity and heart disease. A motionless routine can contribute to muscle atrophy. An immobile lifestyle often results in a stagnant mind and body, reducing overall well-being. Salient. Most noticeable or important. Prominent. Noteworthy. Significant. Outstanding. What is the most salient feature of a great leader? The most salient feature of a great leader is their ability to inspire others. This prominent quality motivates teams and drives success. Their noteworthy communication skills and empathy make them effective. A significant aspect is their integrity, which fosters trust. Outstanding leaders lead by example and make a lasting impact. Imminent. About to happen. Approaching. Impending. Near. Looming. Can you give an example of an imminent event you are looking forward to? I am looking forward to the imminent arrival of my graduation day. This approaching event marks a significant milestone. The sense of impending celebration fills me with excitement. The near completion of my studies feels rewarding. The looming day represents the culmination of years of hard work and dedication. Squeamish. Easily made to feel sick, faint, or disgusted, especially by unpleasant images. Queasy. Nauseous. Delicate. Faint-hearted. Why might someone feel squeamish in a medical setting? Someone might feel squeamish in a medical setting due to the sight of blood or medical procedures. Such environments can make them queasy and uneasy. The smell of disinfectants and medicines might induce a nauseous feeling. Delicate individuals are often faint-hearted in the presence of medical instruments and procedures. Engrossed. Absorb all the attention or interest of. Absorbed. Captivated. Engaged. Riveted. Can you describe a hobby that keeps you engrossed? Reading novels keeps me engrossed for hours. I become completely absorbed in the stories. The characters and plots captivate my imagination. This activity keeps me engaged and offers an escape from daily routines. The world of books leaves me riveted and always eager for more. Inundate. Overwhelm someone with things or people to be dealt with. Flood. Overload. Overwhelm. Swamp. Can you think of a time when you felt inundated with work? Yes, during the end of the financial year, I felt inundated with work. The flood of reports and audits was overwhelming. The sheer amount of tasks overloaded my schedule. It felt like a never-ending swamp of responsibilities, making it a very challenging period. Fruitless. Failing to achieve the desired results. Unproductive. Ineffective. Useless. Futile. Have you ever put in a lot of effort into something only to find it fruitless? Yes, I spent weeks studying for a difficult exam, but my efforts were fruitless. The unproductive hours led to an ineffective study method. It felt useless and ultimately futile when I didn't pass the exam. It was a disappointing experience. Garbled. Of a message, sound, or transmission, confused and distorted. Muddled. Jumbled. Confused. Incoherent. Can you describe a situation where you received a garbled message? Yes, I once received a garbled voicemail from a friend. The message was so muddled that I couldn't understand it. The jumbled words and confused tone made it incoherent. I had to call back to get the actual information. Sanguine. Optimistic or positive, especially in a bad situation. Hopeful. Confident. Positive. Cheerful. How can maintaining a sanguine attitude help in difficult times? Maintaining a sanguine attitude during difficult times helps keep morale high. Being hopeful encourages perseverance. Confidence in overcoming challenges can lead to better outcomes. A positive outlook, even when things are tough, can boost resilience. Staying cheerful can inspire others and create a supportive environment. Phlegmatic. Having an unemotional and stolidly calm disposition. Unflappable. Composed. Calm. Cool. Why might someone find a phlegmatic temperament beneficial? A phlegmatic temperament can be beneficial because it helps maintain composure in stressful situations. Being unflappable ensures steady decision-making. A calm demeanor is reassuring to others. Staying cool under pressure helps avoid rash decisions and fosters a stable environment. Corroborate. Confirm or give support to a statement, theory, or finding. Confirm. Validate. Verify. Substantiate. How can additional evidence corroborate a claim? Additional evidence can corroborate a claim by providing confirmation of the details. It helps validate the original statement and verify its accuracy. Substantiating the claim with supporting information strengthens its credibility and makes it more convincing. Comprehensive. Complete and including all or nearly all elements or aspects. Thorough. Exhaustive. Inclusive. All-encompassing. Why is it important to have a comprehensive understanding of a topic? Having a comprehensive understanding of a topic is important because it allows for thorough analysis. A thorough grasp ensures that all aspects are considered. An exhaustive study leads to more accurate conclusions. Being inclusive of all elements and having an all-encompassing view prevents gaps in knowledge. Zealous. Having or showing great energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a cause or objective. Passionate. Fervent. Eager. Enthusiastic. Can you give an example of a time when you were zealous about a project? I was extremely zealous about a charity event I organized. My passionate involvement ensured its success. I was fervent in promoting the cause and eager to gather support. My enthusiastic efforts resulted in significant contributions and a positive impact on the community. Coerce. Persuade an unwilling person to do something by using force or threats. Force. Compel. Pressure. Intimidate. Why is it important not to coerce others into making decisions? It is important not to coerce others into making decisions because it undermines their autonomy. Forcing someone can lead to resentment. Compelling decisions through pressure often results in poor outcomes. Intimidating individuals into compliance can damage relationships and trust. Fair-weather friends. People who are only supportive when things are going well. Unreliable. Inconstant. Fickle. Untrustworthy. Have you ever experienced having fair-weather friends? Yes, I experienced having fair-weather friends during a difficult period. Their unreliable support was evident when I faced challenges. They were inconstant in their friendship and only showed up during good times. Their fickle nature made them untrustworthy, leading me to value true friendships more. Elapse. Of time, pass or go by. Pass. Go by. Slip away. Fade. Can you give an example of how time can elapse quickly? Time can elapse quickly when you're engrossed in an activity you love. Hours can pass unnoticed when you are deeply engaged. Moments slip away when you're having fun, and the day seems to fade. This often happens during vacations or special events. Meticulous. Showing great attention to detail, very careful and precise. Thorough. Detailed. Careful. Precise. Why is it important to be meticulous in your work? Being meticulous in your work is important because it ensures accuracy and quality. Paying thorough attention to detail prevents errors. A detailed approach leads to more reliable outcomes. Being careful and precise builds trust and professionalism, making your work more respected and valued. Domicile. The country that a person treats as their permanent home, or lives in and has a substantial connection with. Residence. Home. Abode. Dwelling. Can you describe your ideal domicile? My ideal domicile is a peaceful countryside house. This residence would be surrounded by nature and tranquility. A cozy home with a garden would be perfect. The abode would have spacious rooms and a warm atmosphere, making it a comfortable dwelling for my family. Lax. Not sufficiently strict, severe, or careful. Careless. Negligent. Slack. Lenient. Why is it important not to be lax in following safety protocols? It is important not to be lax in following safety protocols to prevent accidents. Being careless can lead to serious consequences. Negligence in safety measures increases risks. A slack approach can result in injuries or harm. Ensuring strict adherence to protocols is crucial for a safe environment. Sporadic. Occurring at irregular intervals or only in a few places, scattered or isolated. Occasional. Infrequent. Irregular. Intermittent. Can you give an example of something that happens sporadically? Power outages can happen sporadically in rural areas. These occasional disruptions are inconvenient. Infrequent yet unpredictable, they can occur at irregular intervals. Such intermittent issues require contingency plans to manage effectively. Rash. Displaying or proceeding from a lack of careful consideration of the possible consequences of an action. Reckless. Hasty. Impetuous. Thoughtless. Why should one avoid making rash decisions? One should avoid making rash decisions because they often lead to negative outcomes. Rash actions are usually reckless and lack careful consideration. Hasty decisions can result in unforeseen consequences. Being impetuous can cause regret, and thoughtless choices may not align with long-term goals. Conjecture. An opinion or conclusion formed on the basis of incomplete information. Guess. Speculation. Assumption. Hypothesis. How can conjectures impact scientific research? Conjectures can guide initial phases of scientific research by providing hypotheses to test. These educated guesses help direct the course of studies. Speculation often leads to new discoveries. However, relying solely on assumptions without evidence can be misleading. It's crucial to verify hypotheses to ensure accurate conclusions. Obviate. Remove a need or difficulty. Prevent. Eliminate. Preclude. Avoid. How can early intervention obviate potential problems? Early intervention can obviate potential problems by addressing issues before they escalate. Preventing complications at an initial stage is crucial. Timely actions can eliminate the need for extensive solutions. By precluding difficulties, you can avoid more significant challenges down the road. Lurid. Very vivid in color, especially so as to create an unpleasantly harsh or unnatural effect. Ghastly. Gaudy. Gruesome. Shocking. Can you describe a lurid scene from a movie? A lurid scene from a movie I recall involved a gruesome. Ilk. A type of people or things similar to those already referred to. Kind. Sort. Type. Category. Do you think it's beneficial to spend time with people of your own ilk? Yes, spending time with people of my own ilk can be beneficial. Being around those of a similar kind allows for mutual understanding. Sharing experiences with others of the same sort fosters camaraderie. Having discussions with people of a similar type can lead to more meaningful exchanges. This category of friendships often leads to stronger bonds. Quip. A witty remark. Joke. Jest. Witty comment. Banter. Can you recall a quip that made you laugh? Yes, my friend once made a quip about my cooking skills, saying, "Your food is so unique, even the smoke alarm cheers you on." This joke made everyone laugh. The jest was light-hearted and delivered with a smile. Such witty comments and playful banter always bring joy to our conversations. Windfall. An unexpected gain or piece of good fortune. Bonanza. Jackpot. Boon. Blessing. Can you describe a situation where you experienced a windfall? I experienced a windfall when I won a raffle at a community event. The prize was a bonanza of gift cards. It felt like hitting the jackpot. The unexpected boon was a blessing that brightened my week. Such instances of good fortune are always a pleasant surprise. Diatribe. A forceful and bitter verbal attack against someone or something. Tirade. Rant. Harangue. Criticism. Have you ever witnessed someone delivering a diatribe? Yes, I once witnessed a manager delivering a diatribe about the team's performance. The tirade was intense and left everyone silent. The rant was harsh and filled with criticism. It felt like an unending harangue that dampened the team's morale. Inhibition. A feeling that makes one self-conscious and unable to act in a relaxed and natural way. Restraint. Shyness. Self-consciousness. Reserve. How can inhibitions affect social interactions? Inhibitions can significantly impact social interactions. Restraint and shyness often make it difficult to engage freely. Self-consciousness can prevent individuals from expressing themselves. This reserve can lead to missed opportunities for connection and create a barrier to forming meaningful relationships. Fortuitous. Happening by accident or chance rather than design. Accidental. Unexpected. Unplanned. Serendipitous. Can you describe a fortuitous event that occurred in your life? One fortuitous event in my life was meeting my best friend on a train. Our encounter was completely accidental. The unexpected friendship began with a simple conversation. It was an unplanned meeting that turned into a serendipitous connection, bringing joy and support into my life. Incoherent. Of spoken or written language, expressed in an incomprehensible or confusing way. Confused. Muddled. Disjointed. Unclear. Can you think of a time when someone's speech was incoherent? Yes, during a conference, a speaker's presentation became incoherent due to nervousness. The confused sentences made it difficult to follow. The muddled thoughts led to a disjointed delivery. Overall, the unclear speech resulted in a lack of understanding among the audience. Evident. Plain or obvious, clearly seen or understood. Clear. Obvious. Apparent. Manifest. Why is it important to make your arguments evident during a debate? Making your arguments evident during a debate is crucial for clarity. Clear points ensure that your message is understood. Obvious reasoning helps to convince the audience. Presenting information in an apparent and manifest manner strengthens your position and supports effective communication. Prestigious. Inspiring respect and admiration, having high status. Respected. Distinguished. Esteemed. Renowned. Can you name a prestigious university you admire? I admire Harvard University for its prestigious status. It's a highly respected institution known for academic excellence. The distinguished faculty and esteemed programs attract students globally. Its renowned reputation continues to inspire many aspiring scholars. Placard. A sign for public display, either fixed to a wall or carried during a demonstration. Poster. Notice. Sign. Banner. Have you ever seen a placard used in a protest? Yes, I saw many placards during a climate change protest. Participants carried posters with powerful messages. Each notice called for urgent action. The colorful signs and banners highlighted the importance of environmental protection. These visual tools effectively communicated the protesters' demands. Integral. Necessary to make a whole complete, essential or fundamental. Essential. Fundamental. Crucial. Important. How is teamwork integral to achieving success? Teamwork is integral to achieving success because it combines diverse skills. Collaboration is essential for problem solving. Each member's contribution is fundamental to the overall goal. This collective effort is crucial for overcoming challenges and achieving important milestones together. Remuneration. Money paid for work or a service. Payment. Salary. Wage. Compensation. Why is fair remuneration important for employees? Fair remuneration is important for employees as it reflects the value of their work. Adequate payment boosts morale and productivity. A reasonable salary ensures financial stability. Providing equitable wages and compensation promotes job satisfaction and loyalty. Nominal. Of a role or status, existing in name only, very small, far below the real value or cost. Minimal. Token. Insignificant. Trivial. Can you give an example of a nominal fee? Some museums charge a nominal fee for entry to cover maintenance costs. This minimal charge is often a token amount. Despite being insignificant, it helps support the institution. Such trivial fees make cultural experiences accessible to a wider audience while providing necessary funding. Expunge. Erase or remove completely, something unwanted or unpleasant. Erase. Delete. Remove. Obliterate. Why might someone want to expunge certain memories? Someone might want to expunge certain memories to avoid reliving painful experiences. Erasing traumatic events can aid emotional healing. Deleting negative thoughts helps improve mental well-being. Removing such memories can lead to a more positive outlook. Obliterating them ensures a fresh start and reduces distress. Flamboyant. Tending to attract attention because of their exuberance, confidence, and stylishness. Showy. ostentatious, extravagant, flashy. Can you describe a flamboyant personality? A flamboyant personality is one that stands out due to their showy and exuberant nature. This person often dresses in ostentatious and extravagant clothing. Their actions and speech are typically flashy, making them the center of attention in any gathering. Anathema. Something or someone that one vehemently dislikes. Abomination. Outrage. Bane. Detestation. Can you think of a situation where something was anathema to you? I once found public speaking to be anathema. The idea of standing in front of an audience was an abomination to me. It caused a feeling of outrage and dread. Over time, this detestation faded as I became more comfortable with it. Schism. A split or division between strongly opposed sections or parties, caused by differences in opinion or belief. Division. Rift. Separation. Split. Can you give an example of a historical schism? The Great Schism of 1054 is a well-known historical example. This division between the Eastern Orthodox and Roman Catholic churches created a significant rift. The separation was due to theological differences and led to a long-standing split between the two branches of Christianity. Utopia. An imagined place or state of things in which everything is perfect. Paradise. Heaven. Ideal place. Perfect world. What features would your utopia have? My utopia would have features of equality and harmony. It would be a paradise where everyone has access to healthcare and education. This heaven on earth would have clean environments and sustainable living. An ideal place where people live peacefully and cooperatively, creating a perfect world for all. Save face. To avoid humiliation or embarrassment. Preserve dignity. Avoid disgrace. Maintain respect. Protect reputation. Why is it important to save face in a professional setting? Saving face in a professional setting is important to maintain respect and credibility. Preserving dignity ensures that relationships remain positive. By avoiding disgrace, individuals protect their reputation and can continue to work effectively. This helps in fostering a respectful and cooperative work environment. Timorous. Showing or suffering from nervousness or a lack of confidence. Fearful. Shy. Hesitant. Apprehensive. Can you describe a situation where you felt timorous? I felt timorous during my first job interview. The fear of rejection made me very nervous. I was shy and hesitant to speak up. My apprehensive nature was evident, but I managed to push through and complete the interview. Truncated. Shortened in duration or extent. Shortened. Abridged. Cut short. Condensed. Can you think of an example where a project was truncated? A research project I was working on was truncated due to funding cuts. The initial plans had to be shortened and key parts were abridged. The project was cut short, leading to a condensed version that still aimed to achieve the core objectives. Jaunty. Having or expressing a lively, cheerful, and self-confident manner. Lively. Cheerful. Energetic. Buoyant. How can a jaunty attitude positively affect your day? A jaunty attitude can positively affect your day by boosting your energy and mood. Being lively and cheerful spreads positivity. This energetic approach to life helps overcome challenges. Feeling buoyant makes interactions with others more pleasant and productive. Fractious. Typically of children, irritable and quarrelsome. Irritable. Grumpy. Testy. Petulant. How do you manage fractious behavior in children? Managing fractious behavior in children involves patience and understanding. Addressing their irritability with calmness helps. Providing distractions can alleviate grumpiness. Understanding their testy moods and addressing the cause can reduce petulant behavior and promote a harmonious environment. Ostentatious. Characterized by vulgar or pretentious display, designed to impress or attract notice. Showy. Pretentious. Flashy. Gaudy. Can you describe an ostentatious outfit you have seen? I once saw an ostentatious outfit at a fashion show. The design was excessively showy and pretentious. It featured flashy colors and gaudy accessories. The overall look was meant to impress, but it bordered on being vulgar due to its extravagance. Indian summer. A period of unusually dry, warm weather occurring in late autumn. Warm spell. Heat wave. Mild autumn. Balmy weather. Have you ever experienced an Indian summer? Yes, I've experienced an Indian summer where the weather remained warm and pleasant in late autumn. The warm spell was unexpected but enjoyable. It felt like a heat wave compared to the usual mild autumn temperatures. The balmy weather extended our outdoor activities. Irony. The expression of one's meaning by using language that normally signifies the opposite, typically for humorous or emphatic effect. Paradox. Contradiction. Sarcasm. Satire. Can you give an example of irony in everyday life? An example of irony in everyday life is when a fire station burns down. This paradox highlights the contradiction of a place meant to fight fires being engulfed by one. It's a situation often used in humor and satire to emphasize the unexpected outcome. Importune. Ask someone, pressingly and persistently for or to do something. Beseech. Beg. Plead. Entreat. Can you describe a time when you had to importune someone for help? I had to importune my supervisor for an extension on a critical project. I beseeched him multiple times, explaining my situation. My begging and pleading were intense because I needed the extra time. Eventually, my entreaties were successful, and I was granted the extension. Controvertible. Not able to be denied or disputed. Indisputable. Unquestionable. Undeniable. Irrefutable. Why is it important to have incontrovertible evidence in a legal case? Having incontrovertible evidence in a legal case is crucial because it leaves no room for doubt. Indisputable proof ensures the facts are clear. Unquestionable evidence supports the arguments and makes the case stronger. An undeniable and irrefutable position helps achieve a fair and just outcome. Surreptitious. Kept secret, especially because it would not be approved of. Secret. Covert. Hidden. Furtive. Why might someone engage in surreptitious activities? Someone might engage in surreptitious activities to avoid detection or disapproval. Keeping actions secret helps maintain privacy. Covert operations might be necessary for sensitive situations. Hidden and furtive actions are often taken to achieve a goal without drawing unwanted attention. Haven. A place of safety or refuge. Sanctuary. Refuge. Shelter. Safe place. Can you describe a personal haven for you? My personal haven is a quiet reading corner in my home. This sanctuary allows me to escape the chaos of daily life. The comfortable chair and soothing ambience make it a perfect refuge. It serves as a shelter for relaxation and a safe place where I can unwind with a good book. Subjugate. Bring under domination or control, especially by conquest. Conquer. Dominate. Subdue. Enslave. How have historical empires used tactics to subjugate other nations? Historical empires have often used military strength to conquer and subjugate other nations. They aimed to dominate through strategic planning. Many empires would subdue resistance with force. Enslaving populations was also a common tactic to maintain control and suppress rebellion. Ultimate. Being or happening at the end of a process, final. Final. Last. Terminal. Conclusive. What is your ultimate career goal? My ultimate career goal is to become a renowned expert in my field. Achieving this final milestone would mean a lot to me. I aim to reach the last stage where my contributions are widely recognized. My terminal objective is to leave a lasting impact on the industry. The conclusive moment of reaching my goal would be incredibly rewarding. Eventuate. Occur as a result. Result. End. Happen. Transpire. How did your efforts eventuate in success? My efforts eventuated in success through consistent hard work and dedication. The positive result was evident after many months of persistence. It eventually led to the end goal I aimed for. The desired outcome happened as a result of strategic planning. It finally transpired, bringing a sense of accomplishment. Emit. Produce and discharge something, especially gas or radiation. Release. Discharge. Give off. Expel. How do factories emitting pollutants affect the environment? Factories emitting pollutants severely impact the environment by releasing harmful substances. The discharge of toxic chemicals contaminates air and water. These emissions give off dangerous levels of pollutants. Expelling such pollutants contributes to environmental degradation and health issues for nearby communities. Subterranean. Existing, occurring, or done under the Earth's surface. Underground. Below ground. Hidden. Subsurface. What are some benefits of building subterranean structures? Building subterranean structures offers several benefits, such as using underground space efficiently. These below-ground constructions often provide protection from extreme weather. They remain hidden from sight, preserving natural landscapes. Subsurface buildings can also have better insulation and energy efficiency. Viable. Capable of working successfully, feasible. Feasible. Practicable. Workable. Doable. Can you describe a viable solution for reducing traffic congestion? A viable solution for reducing traffic congestion includes implementing effective public transportation systems. This feasible approach encourages people to use buses and trains instead of cars. Practicable measures like carpooling can also help. A workable plan that includes infrastructure improvements is crucial. Ensuring the solution is doable and sustainable will yield positive results. Lion's share. The largest part or most of something. Majority. Bulk. Main part. Largest portion. How do companies ensure they get the lion's share of the market? Companies ensure they get the lion's share of the market by developing superior products and services. They aim for the majority of customer satisfaction. The bulk of their efforts is focused on marketing and innovation. Capturing the main part of the market requires strategic planning and continuous improvement. Securing the largest portion ensures dominance in the industry. Premise. A previous statement or proposition from which another is inferred or follows as a conclusion. Assumption. Proposition. Hypothesis. Basis. Can you explain the premise of your argument? The premise of my argument is based on the assumption that education is essential for economic growth. This proposition leads to the conclusion that investment in education should be prioritized. The hypothesis is that better educated populations contribute more significantly to the economy. This basis forms the foundation of my argument. Jeopardize. Put someone or something into a situation in which there is a danger of loss, harm, or failure. Endanger. Risk. Imperil. Compromise. Why is it important not to jeopardize your health? It is important not to jeopardize your health because it can lead to long-term consequences. Endangering your well-being puts you at risk of chronic illnesses. Engaging in harmful behaviors can imperil your overall quality of life. Neglecting health can compromise your ability to perform daily activities effectively. Incredulous. Unwilling or unable to believe something. Skeptical. Disbelieving. Doubtful. Unconvinced. How did you react to the incredulous news? I reacted to the incredulous news with skepticism. It was hard to believe the information, and I felt disbelieving. My reaction was filled with doubt, and I remained unconvinced until I could verify the details. Permeate. Spread throughout, something, pervade. Spread. Pervade. Penetrate. Infuse. How does technology permeate our daily lives? Technology permeates our daily lives by spreading across various aspects. It pervades our communication, work, and entertainment. Technological advancements penetrate every industry. Modern devices and applications infuse our routines, making them more efficient and connected. Propitious. Giving or indicating a good chance of success, favorable. favorable, auspicious, promising, beneficial. Can you describe a propitious moment in your career? A propitious moment in my career was when I received a promotion. The favorable timing and recognition of my efforts made it auspicious. The new role presented promising opportunities for growth. It was a beneficial step that opened doors to further achievements. Surmise. Suppose that something is true without having evidence to confirm it. Guess. Conjecture. Assume. Infer. How can making surmises affect decision-making? Making surmises can affect decision-making by introducing uncertainty. Relying on guesses without evidence can lead to incorrect conclusions. Conjecture-based decisions might not be reliable. Assuming information without validation can result in poor outcomes. It's better to infer based on solid data. Curtail. Reduce in extent or quantity, impose a restriction on. Reduce. Limit. Decrease. Shorten. Why is it important to curtail unnecessary expenses? Curtailing unnecessary expenses is important for financial stability. Reducing overspending helps maintain a budget. Limiting non-essential purchases prevents financial strain. Decreasing expenses allows for savings. Shortening the list of expenditures ensures better resource management. Repress. Subdue someone or something by force. Suppress. Restrain. Stifle. Quash. How can repressive regimes impact society? Repressive regimes impact society by suppressing freedom of expression. They restrain individual rights and stifle dissent. The forceful quashing of opposition leads to fear and compliance. Such environments hinder progress and create a culture of control and limitation. Cryptic. Having a meaning that is mysterious or obscure. Mysterious. Obscure. Enigmatic. Puzzling. Can you explain the meaning behind a cryptic message you received? I received a cryptic message that was quite mysterious. Its obscure language made it hard to understand. The enigmatic nature of the message kept me puzzled. I had to decode its meaning through context and further inquiries. Inchoate. Just begun and so not fully formed or developed, rudimentary. Rudimentary. Initial. Early. Nascent. Can you describe an inchoate idea you've had? An inchoate idea I had was to start a community garden. The concept was rudimentary and needed development. In its initial stage, the plan required more research. This early idea held promise but remained in its nascent form until I could gather more information. Aspire. Direct one's hopes or ambitions toward achieving something. Strive. Aim. Desire. Long for. What do you aspire to achieve in the next 5 years? In the next 5 years, I aspire to complete a postgraduate degree. I strive to gain expertise in my field. My aim is to contribute significantly to research and innovation. I desire to make a positive impact in my profession. I long for personal and professional growth that aligns with my ambitions. Invective. Insulting, abusive, or highly critical language. Insults. Abuse. Criticism. Diatribe. How can invective speech affect relationships? Invective speech can damage relationships by introducing insults and hostility. The use of abusive language creates rifts. Constant criticism can erode trust and nettle. To irritate or annoy someone. Irritate. Annoy. Provoke. Aggravate. How can you handle situations where someone constantly nettles you? Handling situations where someone constantly nettles you requires patience and calmness. It's important not to react immediately to irritation. Finding constructive ways to address the annoyance helps. You might want to communicate your feelings clearly to prevent further provocation. Keeping a cool head can prevent the situation from escalating and help resolve the issue amicably. Overt. Done or shown openly, not secret or hidden. Open. Obvious. Transparent. Clear. Why is it important to have overt communication in a team? Having overt communication in a team is crucial for clarity and transparency. Open dialogue ensures that everyone is on the same page. Obvious and clear communication helps avoid misunderstandings. A transparent approach fosters trust and collaboration among team members, leading to more effective teamwork and positive outcomes. Relegate. To consign or dismiss to an inferior rank or position. Demote. Downgrade. Banish. Assign. Can you give an example of a situation where someone might be relegated? An employee might be relegated to a lower position if they consistently fail to meet performance expectations. This demotion is a consequence of not fulfilling job responsibilities. In sports, a team might be downgraded to a lower league due to poor performance. Relegation can serve as a motivation for improvement and a reminder to meet set standards.